Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. And as always, I appreciate each and every single one of you for being here today for our Global Wrestling Federation journey here in Pro Wrestling Sim. As we today, hopefully today's stream, if all goes well, we'll be able to get to, it's just a few months away here, our big WrestleMania type event with GWF Global Summit. That is coming up. Again, these are the storylines we are building to that event where Triple H, as you know by the title and thumbnail here, we want to give him a mega push, finally get some title on him of some sort. And I think the light heavyweight championship would be perfect because that's kind of like the just above mid card. It's like the upper mid card title because you have your main event championship here. We're going to try to get him with that over Eddie Guerrero. That's going to be a big push for him. But look at these other storylines we have brewing for the triple heavyweight title. We have the best in the world matchup we have between Bret Hart and Ric Flair that will blow off there. We have our tag team. We have 4 tag teams really going at it, but we're probably going to have that be a fatal 4 tag team when it all gets said and done to our pay-per-view. We have our World Championship match. Again, Eddie Gilbert won our Royal Rumble, so he gets to challenge Jeff Jarrett at the Global Summit. We again already talked about this matchup, and then we have Kane defending his championship against Brian Lawyer, and then we have a women's fatal 4-way, which we'll get to as well. So we have lots of good stuff for that card. But today, again, the goal is to get some of our territories to 60 popularity, which we're closest for Latin America. Then we have North America at 56.3. We're slowly catching up around the world as well because we're still trying to get out of this cult status, which is just looming over us perpetually, it seems. So we don't have another event on the road until the 26 days. So we're going to go ahead and simulate forward. Let's just go a week at a time because I don't want to miss any free agents that are going to come around. But again, as always, hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much, James, for tuning in. As always, man, I'm doing great. Family's doing great. Always appreciate you tuning in. Also, shout out to our patrons, channel members, including James here. Thank you all so much for your generosity every single month. Y'all help us do what we do here. I know things have slowed down as of late recently. I appreciate your patience and your support. Helps us during these times when we're just not able to get as much content up and stream. But of course, you know, once things get normalized and adjusted, we will be back to a somewhat more regular schedule with our wrestling content here on the channel. But again, I always thank you guys so very much. So Rey Mysterio, again, he just signed his contract with us, so he is locked in. Okay, good. Here we go. So Tommy Rogers is signed on for a multi-year deal, as is Bobby Fulton, his tag team partner, who they've again been doing great for us. So that's great to see. That's great to see. But let's go here to workers real quick. We're always going to be checking this to make sure we're not missing out on big people that could come in and help us immediately. But the big thing is we don't want to miss out on big future superstars. So we're keeping an eye on some of these people. A lot of these have been around, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's check real quick with the brands. Is there anybody we have unsigned? Dawn Marie, who's going to be a personality. Is she a heel? I believe I signed her in as a heel. You know what? Let's put her on Dynasty. We'll put her on Dynasty for that there. That works out well. So Barbarian's leaving WWF. The Barbarian, 36 years old, really good wrestling skill overall. Safety's pretty solid. Intimidation's great. Got really good popularity in North America and Europe and Oceania. Interesting. Check for Total Pop real quick to see the most popular is. So this is one that just came available here. We'll see if we want to look at him again. Looking at total popularity, Chuck Norris is the big bad. He's a big dude. It's the TV stars and movie stars that are going to be the big ones. And then Rodney's still around and available, but we haven't locked him into a contract yet. But he will cost a pretty penny, will he not? $187,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money per month, especially. I don't know if I want to bring him in. Lawrence Taylor, Dynamite Kid, who's out until 2000, 5-year back injury, bro. Your career. How old is he right now? 36. Yeah, he'll be 40, 41 by the time he gets back from that injury. That's awful. So don't think we're gonna bring any of them in. The Barbarian we were thinking about. What's going on, Nicholas? How you doing, my man? So let's continue on. 7 more days. Let's keep looking to see what is in store. Again, we're trying. I remember 1995. This is the year The Rock debuts, correct? And it was around Survivor Series time. Which, what is that? Is that a fall schedule? If he's just working informal with New Japan Pro Wrestling, you could also do an informal contract with him, so you can use him on a big show. Maybe it's true. Interesting idea. Tim Storm just entered the wrestling world. Hold up. Checking anything here. This is all just promotion war stuff. Okay. Let's check something here. We just saw Tim Storm come into the wrestling world from Arkansas, United States. 30 years old brawler. Again, he's got pretty good his psychology's excellent. 70 wrestle skills, 76. I mean, he's not terrible for a guy. Oh, China is around, ladies and gentlemen. We can sign the 8th wonder of the world. Or was that her nickname? I believe it was, right? Ooh, I believe that's China. Am I wrong? That's China, right? We're gonna try to bring her on as a heel. We're gonna push her immediately as a mid-carder, and we're gonna have her be a 5-year deal on the cheap. Chris Parks is around, and then nobody else new. Tim Storm around here. Again, look at my overall marketability to see what's happening here. Nothing new. Oh, okay. 9th wonder of the world. Thank you, James, for correcting me. I knew I was off a little bit off base there. Didn't know how off. So, again, we do have contracts, so we already got them renewed, which is great. So we're 17 days away now for 17 days away from our road show. We have more contracts getting ready to expire for our women's division that, again, just doesn't get booked because the AI doesn't. Again, that's something I still want to figure out in game. How can I make it so they give women booking more of the limelight, more of, because if we look here let's look at promotions. You still look here at Global Wrestling Federation, it says women's wrestling none. I would like that to be able to change and say yes. Like, I just can't figure that out, because if you look at WWF, it says none. And I know they certainly are using women at this time, at least a little bit, not as much. Looking here at some other companies that are how everybody's doing. Bad. Fine. How's OVW? They are on the rise, man. OVW, small company, but they're on the rise. They're doing well. New Japan's still crushing it. Okay, not bad. So there's really no companies that are struggling to the point where they're selling yet. Nobody's in dire, which is what we're looking for to buy. Okay, so go to the settings and change your promotion to allow women's wrestling. Okay, so settings. Where's that going to be at? Over here, James. Edit save, maybe? And then I can go to promotions. And then I can go to GWF. Women's wrestling. Okay, yes. So, okay. So I just say yes, right? Because I don't want to do integrated with men. I don't know if that means we're going to have intergender wrestling happening. I don't want intergender wrestling. So should I do integrated with men or just yes? That means we do have women's wrestling as well. Let me know which of those is the way. So is it yes, or is it going to be integrated with men? Yes. Okay. So I'm looking at some other stuff here. We could change some of these if we want to, what our style is going to be and whatnot, but I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm not going to edit anything else. Okay. So I just wanted to save that. Okay. Return to game. Now that should change things. I'm very excited about that. Thank you, James, so much for helping out there, because again, that's something that's just been bothering me, that I have a good women's roster, but we haven't been getting any push whatsoever. All right. China joins, and I got to change your name immediately. Joni, where are you? Yep. China. Welcome aboard. And I'm going to immediately add her. You know what? We're going to let her grow at her own pace. I don't want to push her too hard immediately, because she's also not like insane with anything right now. Her star power is incredible. She would work really well if I put her as a manager to like help with Triple H. You know what I mean? But she is a heel, so that may not work right now. But if we had somebody, we were like, hey, you know what? Let's like give somebody another manager, because right now we have Paul Heyman is his manager. We could put China with somebody that's a heel. So we can go manager for a workers manager, change managers. So I don't want to do that. So, all right, we'll think about that if we want to do that. But let's keep progressing. Let's keep going. You're a good person for not bumping your pup. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not. It's got to happen naturally. Otherwise, I feel that way when playing anything. What is this? No, calm down. I'm not doing these things where let's bump everybody down a peg. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We literally just took 2 days there. Come on, guys. Let me get through a week here so we can see what new additions we get here. We gotta get to Dwayne Johnson's debut. The goal eventually is I want to have Dwayne. I want to have The Rock on the brand. I want to have Stone Cold on the brand. I want to have The Undertaker on the brand. Those three. If I could get all three of those, it'd be a win for me in all categories here. Everything's looking good here. Mick Foley would be awesome to have as well, potentially. So money's looking good. Let's go to debut date. So nobody knew yet really that we need. Let's look by popularity. Again, nobody right now. Let's check by overall marketability. Crazy Brad, what's up? Yep, super early today. Yes, right now. So again, my wife and I, we both work from home. This is our first year doing that. So this is with our schedule, when our kids are able to be watched by grandparents and whatnot for our babysitting routine, we have to be a little flexible with our schedule. So right now I'm working morning and early afternoon today. So I'm going to be able to get this stream done today. And then I'm going to be planning on maybe streaming on my sports channel for one of those series over there. And then I got some recordings I need to get done for my Tycoon Management channel. If you don't know, y'all, I have a universe of YouTube channels out here. I have this channel for wrestling. I have a sports channel called Coach GoBotch where I do sports gaming content. And then I have Dad Level Unlocked, which is like a channel for gamer dads where I do gamer dad content. And then I have GoBotch, which is my Tycoon Management simulation channel where I play management tycoon simulation video games. So I have a whole universe of YouTube world content going on here. So if you like those other types of things, feel free to join aboard on those other channels. So, okay, I think we're good here. Let's keep progressing to on the road. 8 a.m. James, usually later here. Nice. Works well for you, James. Yeah, midday for you. Almost evening. 8 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. for me right here where I'm at. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, so here we go. We have 18 bits of news. Anything? Ooh, we're getting people's offers now. So you're seeing some offers getting in here. We got to make sure we get on top of this. So we don't want to. Ooh, she's already agreed to a contract with somebody else. No, I just missed the window. Okay, we can bring her in. We're gonna do 5 years. That gummit. So there goes to Takako. She was so good, but now she's leaving us. So that, again, you can't harbor all the talent. That is what it is. You can't take them all. Debbie, you're already going somewhere else. Okay, see you later. Whatever. We're gonna go 5-year deals, man. We're locking everybody in for the future. You have a few wrestlers for me to look up? Okay, shout them out. I'll take some time to do that. Stan Lane's 2 days away from being able to get a contract. We're 42 days away from our big show, y'all. So excited about that. So excited about that one. Okay, let's check workers real quick to see who's available. New? Nobody new. Okay. When does Dwayne Johnson debut? Somebody look that up. Dwayne Johnson debut was it 1996? I thought it was 95. Dadgummit. So we're still a year away from The Rock. Okay. Well, that sucks. That sucks. I was hoping he was this year. So we're still a year away for The Rock. Unfortunately. All right, but we are about to be here for our on the road show. Jito is leaving CMLL, going over to, well, he's pretty good. Out of Japan. He's got good, but I can't do anything with him because he's not available on a contract. Randy Savage is set to star in an upcoming Super Bowl ad spot. Well, good for him. Not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. So let's go ahead. Let's see where we're at in terms of our booking right now. We're at 59.9 for Latin America, y'all. Y'all, this is crazy. We're getting close. All right, let's book it on the road. We are here. We're going to be in Latin America for this one. Our second biggest area we like to go to. We're going to do the mega venue. 46,000 people. Holy Toledo. All right, let's see how this booking is now that we have, for the women's brand, we have some stuff brewing there, right? I should be booking for the women now too. 1, 2, 3. I want to have at least 6 matches, not 4. There we go. This is better. Got an angle here. Ebony Experience, the Fantastics. That's good. Kane versus Triple H. Don't mind that, but I would rather it not be with a loss for Triple H, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take Triple H out of that match. I'm actually going to can that match. I'd rather not can it. I'd rather get you with somebody that's a mid-carder that you could go over for, like a, let's see here, who else? Like a New Jack or Stevie Richards here. Can make this a fatal 4-way. That'd be fine. Give some people some life here. Upper mid card. Kevin Nash, throw him in there too. We're gonna go Mulligan here, Kane on the television title, and we'll make it a fun match. We're gonna make it a tables match. You know what? Barbed wire could be fun. Major spot. Kane gets a big entrance, and we want Stevie Richards to be the one with the gruesome spot. We'll see how that does there. You need to change your women's champ, really. At some point, she's just such a big star. I don't want to drop the title off of her, but maybe we will at some point. We'll see. We may get to that point. So they didn't even, for this, they didn't book her. But we'll get there. Jeff Jarrett, Mitsuhara. I like that matchup. That's a good matchup. I'd rather actually have that main event, to be honest. Eddie Guerrero and the Lightning Kid, love it. Dr. Death and Fatu, love it. I love most of these matches. I really like. Kane, I have that one already done. I'm pretty happy with this overall match variety. The only thing I'm going to do on here is I'm going to make sure we have our agency with the proper people. Giant Baba. We will make this one, since it is a hardcore match, we're going to go no DQ. No, that's another person, I believe. James, let me check. Let me make sure. Titles. No, Manami. So Manami is our champion right now. So yeah, she's not leaving. She's locked in through September 1995. So she's still good for a while. The one leaving is this lady right here, 25 years old. So unfortunately, she's the one leaving. So we're good in that front. We're good in that front right now. All right, let's keep going here. That's going to be your specialty here. I would like for y'all to try to go steal the show. And I'd like for... Can Jake the Snake steal the show? No, he doesn't have the wrestling ability for that, so that's unfortunate. We'll go Bruce Pritchard on this one. You're good. Lightning Kid and Eddie Guerrero. This match could be excellent. They got pretty dang good. Eddie, what's your wrestling skill? Y'all can go steal the show too. This could be a really good match. Giant Baba, let's keep improving your stuff. Okay. We're going to go 20 for that one. Really like that. Okay, so we're going to do our buy-in. As always, we're going to introduce in, let's do Timmy Lynn, Paul Heyman, and throw in Dawn Marie. Let's get her in there. Let people get a look, you know, for our new talent, a new personality on the board. Defending champion. Let's put up Eddie Guerrero here. And let's also get Jake the Snake. Or let's get Jeff Jarrett in there somewhere. Rising Star. Let's see here. That's going to go to... Who do we want to give that to? Brian Lawyer, maybe? Give him a look. And then we'll go mid-card down here. Let's get Triple H in there. All right. That's your pre-show. We're going to see how that does. Slaughter versus Snake, NWA, good times. Yeah, baby. So that's your pre-show. Now let's get our video package in. 5 minutes. Every feud we have. Go. I wish I could just drag the feud over. I wish I could just like go here and drag that over. But that's okay. Can't do. Or just go like add all feuds. Something to that nature just to make this speedier for me would be great. Again, I'm really excited about the Eddie Guerrero Triple H feud. And I think we're going to have Manami drop the title when it gets to that point for the women's title. She's had it for a while now. I think that's going to be what happens there. All right, that is a loaded up card there. We're going to save, and we're going to put that as your post. Let's go main show. Why not? We'll start the show with that. Just bump America up 1-5. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Got to be natural with it. Got to have natural progression. Okay, so that's not bad. That's pretty solid there. How many more minutes can we book here? You have 15 minutes booked out of a show, possible 60. We have 1 minute we can add for the show. All right, we're good then. We're ready. So here we go. We're going to have an 87 for the buy-in. Not too shabby. 100 for the video segment. In our first match, it's a 3.5-star match with the Ebony Experience retaining their tag team championships. Go into their Discord botch and mention it. I need to join their Discord, you guys. I'm still not on their Discord. I need to do that. They're very active. That'd be good to know. I wonder if any of those people that work on the game have seen this series. They probably don't. I'm not going to flatter myself that much. Come on now. That'd be cool if they are aware that I'm out here putting out some content for them, because I don't see a lot of other wrestling creators play this game on YouTube. So I'm very curious what other creators are doing with this game. 3-star match there. Eddie Guerrero, Lightning Kid. Oh, I thought that would do better. Dadgummit. They have bad chemistry. That sucks. I thought that match would do better. That's unfortunate. 2.5 stars here as well. Man, we have some matches just not clicking in terms of match quality, but of course the final scores at least are doing good. And the main event crushed. That crushed. There we go. You love to see it. So it's going to be a solid show. 85. Okay. Got popularity growth in all our regions as well. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Latin America, did we hit 60? We are national, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Everybody with applause. Everybody, applause for this. We have finally jumped out of the cult status. We are now a national product. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. Latin America has pushed us into national region. And now, oh boy, are things going to get fun. Are things going to get more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what this means or what changes here for us, if anything, but I am excited. We're going to finalize these contracts now. Holy Toledo. I can't believe this. We just got out of national, y'all. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. Does that do anything different for me now? If I go to network deals, is there like any new networks now that are like all of a sudden interested? I'm very curious. Like Rogers here, they could do Canada for me for pay-per-views and stuff. I'll have to look at that eventually, like the TV deals and everything, because we have already. We're dealing with where is it? ABC. We got ABC for all our premium live events. For Dynasty and all, we're on NBC. So is anything better than NBC right now for TV? NBC's at 250,000 viewership right now. What would be higher? CBS 250? No. So I'm trying to see if anybody's higher than 250. Going through. Disney Channel's 249. ESPN still not there yet. 152. HBO's at 250. 169. So NBC's still, I think, the top of the top. Look down here. TNN? Nope. TNT? Nope. It wouldn't be these other companies. Turner Syndicate? No. We're bigger than syndication. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good in terms of our TV product right now. You saw better? You should get more lucrative network deals overall. Check on the money they're offering. So you know what I should do right now? I may, and this is kind of boring. Maybe I should cancel all my deals and re-up everything. Maybe I should just because right now I can't renegotiate until all these run out in July. Maybe I should just cancel my deals and re-up and see now if we get better deals across the board. Which will take quite some time because, I mean, I could just do this, like, instead of just doing it for each individual show. Save first. Well, here's the problem, Crazy Brad. I don't know how you can save a separate save file. I haven't figured that out yet. So we'll see. I don't know. I would check first, go to NBC on the offer screen, see what they're offering. It's a good idea, James. It's a good idea. So right now our network deal is with NBC. We are at $507,000 per show. $518 for this. So let's look at Dynasty. $507,000. Let's go look at them. That's for NBC. Negotiate. It says income per show is going to be $800,000, but that's the way I got to change it for a Dynasty. Ooh, $320,000. Hold on. For Monday night, for a prime time, that's actually less. It's less. We're getting right now $507,000 for NBC. That's funky. What about large syndication? What would they give me for Dynasty? 320. So it's less overall. That's confusing as crap to me. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave things then as is. We're not gonna mess with it. Check Mexico, Brad says here. So let's look at Mexico. Specifically for South America only here, right? So we have two different options now. Both are the same viewership. 607,000 for, let's see if we did Dynasty, 50,000. So again, right now, what we're getting is 775. We have a really good contract right now built in for Mexico. We have 49,000 for TNT Mexico. Let's go look at TNT Mexico then. TNT Mexico, where are you? There you are. And then if we go down here to Dynasty for a 1-year deal, it is a little bit more money, actually. It's a little bit more money. So we could cancel this deal for Dynasty and then go to TNT Mexico, negotiate 1-year deal for Dynasty Monday nights. There we go. And then now it's a little bit more money per show. Just a little bit. The biggest change in your pop growth won't be capped anymore in North America. So that's good. That's good to know. So we're going to start seeing big change happening for our growth. So we should start seeing that upswing like we used to have. Maybe not that dramatic, but we should see that upswing start happening. So let's go 1 week. Let's go 1 week and check. Yeah, so it does make sense. You're right, James, because North America is not yet all the way up yet. So let's see here. We just simulated a few days. Push request. Eddie Guerrero would like a push. What's he currently right now, though? Eddie, aren't you already a upper mid? Yeah, I don't. Again, I'm hesitant to just throw people into the main event scene. It is a little low overall, but again, I don't want to push them because you're going to drop the title here in a minute, Eddie. So I'm going to reject it. I'm sorry. We're going to reject it. Okay. All right, let's keep simulating. Just want you to sell out 100,000. Me and you both, Brad. I want to sell out every venue as much as we can. And we should start seeing that increase now. We should start seeing the viewership go up across the board. Look at that. North America is still climbing slowly. 60.6 now. Yes. Money's doing well. Steve Austin just won the WCW World Television Championship for the second time. Good for him. Keeping an eye on him. And again, we are interested in him. Eddie, 1999, Maine. Yes. 1990. Yeah, I agree. Right now, he's just we're not there yet. Again, I'm hesitant to throw people in earlier than I'm wanting to. So still no new hires here. Still nothing new necessarily here as well. So bad news, Allen. 51 years old, not happening. Again, we're moving towards our next big show. Again, we have 17 days away from our next road show. And then Global Summit is a month away now, ladies and gentlemen. So again, we're keeping an eye to see how we're doing here. We're at 3.1 million viewers for our Dynasty and Uprising are both doing really well. Austin's contract, great question. Let's look at Stone Cold or Steve Austin. Good grief. Look at him. His contract running out June 95. I have him shortlisted, so we will be notified. So again, all he's done over there, he's just won the a mid-card title. He's got a great relationship with Paul. He's obviously married to Janae Clark, which we already have hired. He had a trainer with Chris Adams, so there's a lot of mutual respect already on our roster. That I think we could bring him in. So again, we're keeping eyes on that. That is in June, so we're getting closer to that date. I want Stone Cold, baby. Bring him in. So let's keep pushing forward. Again, we are now a national product, ladies and gentlemen. I could get him Jim Ross. Again, the issue with that is Jim Ross under contract right now? That's the big thing, right? Push request. Hold on. I'm not doing push request. I'm going to reject them. I'll give you the push when I want to give you the push. Until then, you shut your mouth and you just take it. I'm not doing it. Steve Lane, or you know what? Where are you at right now? You're 78. You're 41 years old. You're not old, but you're probably a couple years. I'll do 2-year deal. I'll do a 2-year deal for you, Steve. You're not what you used to be for me. Don Callis is about to. So we're keeping eyes on. I got a couple more guys here. We're gonna actually go one more day. All right, so let's see here. So what did you say, James? If you scroll down to the main panel on the home screen, it shows your show total viewership. Oh, right here. Viewers, recent shows, adds all of your different networks together. Okay, so we're getting around 5 million on average per Dynasty and Uprising, which is really solid right there overall. Again, competing with WWF, we're just not going to be there yet, but we're beating everybody else in terms of viewership, I think, handily. We are crushing in that regard. We're doing great in our viewership. Again, we're slowly bumping up here. It's just taking some time. Let's check really quickly on hireables. Any new faces here? No. Total popularity? No. Birth or debut dates? No. Okay, well, it's worth checking. Let's go here to Don Callis. We'll bring back old Don for a couple years. Who else do we have? Tommy Dreamer. Love me some Tommy Dreamer. We're going to bring him back for, I'm going to do 3-year deal for him. Again, right now he's not doing a ton for us, but they're cheap. These are cheap overall for us. So I'm not going to lose my mind. So Bruce Pritchard, we definitely got to try to bring back Bruce and Terry Funk just as people that work behind the scenes for us and do what they're doing. But again, I wanted to check Jim Ross. So Jim Ross, we have him. What are we talking about? I forgot I had Jim Ross on the commentary team already. Look at that. That's my 3-team crew. I got Jim and Scott on Dynasty. I got Gordy by himself. I thought I had somebody else. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I have Gordy here with Joel for Uprising. And then y'all are going to use default. That's fine. So Joel gets used for just Uprisings right now. So we're good. JR, we got him. We got him locked in. We're great. Good to know. And what else now? What is this? Stan, good. He accepts. Don, oh, he goes to WWF, and Don are offered by WWF and WCW. Now, that doesn't mean he's not going to take my deal, but that just means there's more money on the table potentially from some other suitors. Let's see. Tommy Dreamer's back. Bobby Walker is back, and Don Callis got offered by WCW, and he just signed an exclusive deal to go to WWF starting in November. So whatever, Don. It is what it is. It is what it is. King, where is King at? Let's look. King. Jerry Lawyer. He is in New Japan Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. And he is in there through 1997. So that's interesting. He's not in WWF yet. When did he start going to WWF and doing commentary and all that stuff? It was mid to late 90s, was it not? 45 years old right now, but he's over there in New Japan getting after it, man. Pure wrestling over there. 95, okay. Interesting. All right, so let's go forward another week. Let's get to the show. Again, oh, yep, there we go. So we got a couple people that just left our company here. We knew that was coming already, so it's not a surprise. Samuel Fatu wants a push. Dadgummit, people. What are you right now? You're a mid-carder. You're 50. What's your popularity right now? 25. No, you're not. The popularity's not there enough for a push. It's not there. Sorry. I'm the bad guy now. I'm not giving pushes just because. It's not happening. 98, he went full-time. Gotcha. So Dynasties today, we're 5 days away. Let's get to that. Let's get to the On the Road show. And we're going to see. We're going to see if we can put on another banger over here. and hopefully keep brewing what we're doing. So here we go. Uprising, everything's doing good there. Let's check on our hireable pool. Still no new debuts yet. Nobody here yet that's new. Nobody that at least I haven't been seeing. Yeah. Let's check by total popularity. Chuck Norris, still the same group. All right. That's fine. That's just fine. Let's check popularity. North America has taken a little bit of a nosedive at one point right there. It says, what's going on there? Come on now. We're at 60.9 for Latin America. Latin America is skyrocketing while US is struggling right now a little bit. All right, but here we are. Let's book this show. If we go to Guam, it's going to be a 38,000 seater. What if I do Texas? Even though it's a road show. I know it's a road show. 38,000, man. It's just not the venue. It's just not the place to go. We're going to go back to Mexico, baby. Mexico it is. And we're going to sell it out, I think, too. Close to a sellout. That's very close. We'll take it. All right, so what is the clock there where I'm at? It is 10:26 a.m. Central Standard Time. So Kane, Brian Lawyer. Let's see, what else do we have here? Anami. Okay, cool. That's not bad. I actually really enjoy some of these matches. And you get an Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio match. Love it. Love it. Hold up. This match could be main event worthy. That may be fun to put as a main event. Would it not? Or at least an opener. Go 25 minutes and y'all just have an absolute banger of a match. Ray's not going to win, but that's okay. Kane's going to win this one. That's fine. Bruce Pritchard, you got that. Dr. Death and Samuel Fatu again. Let's make this one a little fun. Let's go with like a cage match. And we're going to have Giant Baba do it. Jeff Jarrett. A little bit of a shorter match for this one here, but we're going to go with Terry Funk on that one. Manami Toyota and Kyoko Inouye. What I like butchering names. I apologize. Good grief. It's terrible. We're going to have y'all put on. This could be crazy good. We're going to have y'all go steal the show because that should be a really strong match. And then your main event here is a triple threat for a fatal four. I would rather get Jake the Snake out, and I'd rather go back to a main eventer here. Let's see. We got main event. Who is not Great Kabuki maybe put in there. Adds another heel. Uses one of his 14 remaining appearances, though. Bret Hart's chilling. We're going to have him interfere. Have Bret Hart interfere. Give everybody here a big entrance. Bret Hart's going to interfere. And yeah, this match is going to absolutely go bananas. And it's going to be for the... Which title do we want to do this for? And he's going to win over Bam Bam. Sorry, Bam Bam. You're not going to like it? Oh, he did not mind it, actually. That's not bad. It's 10 p.m. there, Clueless. Man, well, I hope you're having a great evening. Winding down for bedtime. So that is a loaded card. We can't put anything else on the main card, so we're just going to do our buy-in for the pre-show. This is a crazy card. Let's do this. So we're going to go with Akira Maeda. We're going to get Ric Flair out there. We're going to go get Triple H. And who else here? Eddie Guerrero. Personality. Let's get Tammy, Paul Heyman, and Jimmy Hart. There's your pre-show. Then we're going to add a video segment for the post-show. Again, that will be all our rivalries. We can't afford to do anything else on the main show at this point. Not yet. All right. What is this mode? Can you explain? I watched your GM too much, but didn't watch this. So this is a game called Pro Wrestling Sim. It's on Steam. And it is a GM booking simulator sports. It's basically like a sports franchise game, if you were to think of it that way. But it is basically a sandbox for the wrestling world where it is moddable, customizable. We're playing with a mod right now that started you back in the early 90s. And basically you go through to future. You can go through all these decades and everything and go through history again, change history, all that kind of stuff. So right now we're in 1995. We're revamping and trying to restore Global Wrestling Federation, GWF, to become the powerhouse of the wrestling world. So it's really fun game. If you like GM mode content, I feel like this is a game that a lot of people would enjoy. Yes, it's there's no actual gameplay on screen with the wrestling. It's just a booking simulation. So a lot of fun though. One of my favorites I've played in recent years for the wrestling world anyway. So having a fun time with it. Let's go. Let's book. Let's do this thing. 95 on the pre-show. This pre-show crushed. Opening match here. Eddie Guerrero retains. It did good. 4-star match, but it didn't do as well with the crowd as I was anticipating. I thought that would do better, especially in Mexico City, but what do I know? Kane retains against Brian Lawyer, 79 overall. Crowd loved him. Dr. Death's retaining against Samuel Fatu. Did fairly solid. Jeff Jarrett retains against Mitsuhara Misawa. 5-star match. Crushed that match there. All right, man. Well, take care. You can always watch this later if you want. I have a whole playlist of it, so feel free to jump in anytime. And I hope you enjoy and find something new to enjoy as well. So Manami, she retains. 4.5 stars. Did well. And then your main event. Did good, but not as well as I would have liked to. Okay, well, that's okay. Bam Bam Bigelow's performance was much worse than usual. That's not good. And then 100 there to finish. So it's a pretty dang good show. It's at 83. Grows their popularity in every region. U.S. is now they're lacking behind. Unfortunately, we'll see how it did. How much viewership did that get overall? On the road, 5.9 million for On the Road. Uprising this week right here is a 52 score. Jeez, that's not good to see. 52. We need those scores to start improving. So again, we're very close to Global Summit. 12 days away from Global Summit now at this point. Bruce Pritchard, we need to get him locked in for a long time. Can't lose Bruce Pritchard. Can't lose Stevie Ray's doing some good work. We'll give him a 3-year deal. Chaz, I mean, you're not doing much, but we'll give you like a 2-year deal and just see if you'll eventually be there. Terry Funk, I want you for, again, 4 years as a manager, backstage person for us. Lance Storm, I'll keep you for a 4-year deal. Again, I don't want to let go of the talent we have. Tony Norris, I'll keep you for a 3-year deal. I'm trying to stagger some of these contracts so we don't have everybody at the same time. And okay, I think we're finally good on contracts for a little bit. All right, so again, we're now moving towards our next pay-per-view, and it is our WrestleMania event. Global Summit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get there. Let's get there. 12 events here. Lance Storm accepts. Chaz accepts. Norris accepts. Stevie accepts. Bruce accepts. Funk. All right, we're good. Chaz got offered by a couple other companies. We may lose out on Chaz. No, he accepted. Okay, never mind. Can you book weekly shows off camera to improve shows and popularity? I could, Brad, but that would take a lot of extra time for me to do. That may be something I do off camera eventually, just for like a short window of time, but long lasting, like perpetually, no, I'm not going to do that. It would just take a lot of extra work to do. I mean, I could auto book, but I mean, that's just the thing. We have a lot of talent. Like you can see there, that was a much better show, 74. So it's just sometimes there's hit and miss. It just depends. There's certain days it doesn't do as well. But I could try that at some point, some window, especially if we need to get over the hump, and especially North America. Still no new hires, man. It's a stale time out here for hires. For new hires specifically. Maybe the go home show. Yeah, could do the go home show. So again, we're progressing 7 days now here. We're 3 days away from Global Summit. So we have one more show before Global Summit. So I could do that on there. Anything new here that is drawing our attention? No. Hulk Hogan won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship for the second time. Good for him. Any new debuts? Still no. And overall hiring? Still no. So, okay. Let's go ahead. Since y'all are wanting to see it, we're going to go here with Uprising. And we're going to say AI booking no. So we will book Uprising this week. Have it be a pretty fun go-home show. And then get to your crazy event. So we're going to see how this goes for us here. So let's see if we can pull off a big one here for Uprising. We're going to be in Indiana. Let's go to Texas. And let's shoot for the 6,500 venue. And let's book. So again, here's what they're here's what the AI is booking typically. They're working on storylines, and then a couple random matches here. Some of these I don't mind. Team Canada versus the Wild Bunch, Fatu versus... So again, they're booking a lot of our undercard people, which I don't mind that. They need to do that. That's not an issue. I'd like to get one where they have a couple angles mixed in here. Yeah, we got a title match here. RVD and Dr. Death. We'll love that as a main event. Big Show and John Hawk. I love that match too. Los Guerreros and Team Canada. Love that match. Let's go 15 minutes for that. 9-minute segment. No, delete that. Akira Maeda and Chris Candido. Not a bad match. Should do decent. We're going to go Giant Baba on this one. Where are you up to? 44. We're going to bend the line here. We're going to go around. And then main event will be a Terry Funk special. Okay, so there's that. There's our 4-match card. We still have 26 minutes we can add for this show. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add one more match for Uprising. This is specifically for Uprising here. I want to get... We're going to make this a title match for him. We're going to have him defend his championship against... Well, let's just see here. Let's see here. Is there somebody better than Chris Candido? Upper mid card. Any other main eventers here? We could do Eddie Gilbert. We could do Jake the Snake. Let's do that. Let's do Jake the Snake. Make it 20 minutes with you on the call, with the title being defended, and should be a pretty good match. We're going to make that the main event. We're going to have that open. 2 title matches on the card. I think we'll take every single time, and we're going to make this one a no DQ, so we could do like a street fight for the title. I want to have a major spot involved with RVD. No, Jake the Snake will not win. He's going to get beat. So Akira Maeda is winning, and he's going to basically pin Chris Candido. So Jake the Snake's going to be protected in that regard. Big Show defeated by John Hawk. Makes sense right now because Big Show's a enhancement talent, so that's fine. And then let's add a women's match. We need a good women's match on the card, so we're going to go with you, Selena, and Terry. And you are going to go with Giant Baba. And this is going to go about 12 minutes. And whoever wins, wins. Let's have some fun with that one right there. Okay, so that's going to be a good one right there. Now we can add a few angles here. So for this show, Dr. Death and Akira Maeda, that is something we are working right now. We need to have some sort of brawl between them. Let's do that. So let's do a contract signing ends in a pull apart brawl between Akira Maeda and Dr. Death. And then we're going to have some of our enhancement talent come out here and help save the day. Get them on the show. We need one more person. Lower mid card. Who else? Chaz, get in there. Okay, we're going to put that on the main show. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to have that kind of be your middle of the show or somewhere. Have that happen. Start the show with that, actually. And then we're going to go here. Do that match in the middle of the show. All right, that's good. I need to cut a little bit of time here. So we're going to cut this one down. There we go. We got a big angle on the show. I'm good with this. This should be a solid show. Let's book it. Let's see. We don't have a lot else going on, but that's fine. Let's see how we do here. So we get an 87 for the pull apart brawl contract signing. Not bad at all. Our opening match, Los Guerreros win over Team Canada. Not the best. Triple threat women's action did okay, 65. Dr. Death retains, 83. That did well. Big Show, John Hawk, terrible. Trash, garbage, dog water. And then your main event was a 71. So overall, that will put us at a 74 show, which is on par with some of our booking we've had in the past. So again, it's not bad. It's just not great at times there. So again, it was worth trying that out. But overall, looking at our most recent uprising, 67, 68. So again, it did fairly well for overall scores. We're just slowly creeping up there. So here we go. Now we're at the big show. We are at our WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to blow off all our feuds we have on the table. We're going to get them going here. And then we'll have a reset for the next stream with storylines and everything else. So let's book this sucker. This is going to be a huge venue event that I think should take place in Texas, because that's kind of our home where everything was going. So that will work. And then again, since we're doing this, I'm going to go just straight down the line here. We're going to start with tag teams. We're going to go Ebony Experience. Hold on. Oh, add match. Ebony Experience, Fantastics. And then we're going to get the all 4 tag teams in a match. 20 minutes with Terry freaking Funk. Jeez. Thank you. We're going to make it a TLC match for the tag titles. And mid card. Who's got the biggest push right now? Who's crushing it right now? I don't know if Christian Cage is ready. Edge, we know, is ready. His popularity is through the roof. We're gonna go on automatic. Steal the show. I want it to have a major spot with, of course, it's gonna be Jeff Hardy, Christian. Let's just have them involved with like some pyro and some craziness going on there. That's your opener. That's your opening match for the pay-per-view. Outside of, obviously, I want to have a video segment, so let's get that started first. Can I do the tag team in there? Yes, I can. Nice. That's nice. At least I can do tag teams, pull them all in like that. Kane. So now we have our workers here. Do a whole thing here for everybody. Should be a really fun show. I'm hoping it delivers on all facets, all areas. Because Triple H, he is a King of the Ring winner for us, so he still gets a title opportunity of his choice down the line when he wants it. Bret Hart and Ric Flair are going to crush it in their show. Should be a fun one. I'm going to have this be a 5-minute intro on the main show. Boom. That's how you start. Then we're going to add another match. Now, from here, we did that tag team match. Now I want to go to the Brian Lawyer and Kane match. Okay, we're going to do this one. It's going to go about 15 minutes on this with Bruce Pritchard. And I would like for this one to be just a normal match. I want Kane to go over, though. I want Kane to go over. Brian Lawyer, he is good. He's really good, but I think Kane, again, just what he can do, it's going to crush. So we're going to have Kane win this one. It will be for Kane's, where is it? Television Championship. We're going to give Kane a big entrance. Have Paul Heyman interfere in some regard. Okay, that's good. So there we go, that match. Then we're going to get Eddie Guerrero and Triple H, their match, right after. You are going to go 20. Let's go 17 here with Blackjack Mulligan on the call. Triple H will win this one. It will be for the light heavyweight championship, and it will be a no DQ match. And we're going to have the purpose of this, steal a show. Big entrance for both of you. And anything else we want to do with that one? I think that's good. Now, Triple H win by doing what? Finishing move, the Ace Crusher? Does he not have the... I would like for it to be a cheap fit win. No. Unique finish. No. We'll just do a pinfall. Regular pinfall. That's fine. Eddie Guerrero doesn't like it, but he can deal. Triple H is going over. Okay. That's done. So next, now I want to get our women's triple threat match out here. We're going to go 17 as well. We're going to go Giant Baba on this one for the women's title. And I want for this, I honestly think we're going to go with Toshio. Going to get the win. She's on the rise. Jackie here going to take the fall, unfortunately. Sorry. It's just the way it's going to be. Can I have y'all steal the show? Because I do feel Jackie can't do it. Never mind. That's fine. That match will do well. That match will do well on its own regard. Now, we go past that, and we're going to go with the triple threat heavyweight title here. This will be for just the triple threat title. Normal match with Bruce Pritchard. And we're going to have Akira Maeda win. And I want this one to absolutely steal the show. Go crazy. Go crazy. This one should go nuts. Go 20 minutes. 21 minutes is fine. That's great. We still have 85 more minutes we can book. Okay, next. I think we're going to go with... We've done that. We've done the Christian Cage one already. We've done that. So next, we only have 2 on. We have our best in the world. Bret Hart, Ric Flair. Non-title match. It's going to go 30 minutes, though. It's going to have Blackjack Mulligan on the call. I don't care who wins it. I just want to see who wins this. It's going to be a cell match. It's going to be a make history type event show match. Both of you get a huge entrance. Let's see who wins. That could be huge right there. We're going to have it go before this one, actually. And then your main event will be Jeff Jarrett and Eddie Gilbert. This match here. I may restructure around a little bit here. We'll see. We're going to go with Bruce Pritchard for our GWF North American Championship. And Jeff Jarrett will retain. Y'all are going to steal the show. Get big entrances. Have Jimmy Hart interfere as well. Eddie Gilbert doesn't love it, but I don't really care. I'm gonna have the Bret Hart one be the finish, even though it's not a title match. I think that's just our best match on the card. So we still have 30 more minutes we can add on this show if we want to. So what I think we're gonna do is do like a TV, some sort of weekly kickoff. That's cool. So they have that for different stuff there. New show announcement, replay. Let's do it like a entrance. Let's do an entrance one here. Celebrity company. Let's see. Diva bikini contest. No. Big fight feel. Yes. This is what I want. I want this for the best in the world match here between these two. And the commentary team of Gordon, Jim, and then your ring announcer. I don't have a ring announcer, so we'll put Scott here. We'll do that. That's going to be in there. That's going to be before your main event. It's going to be sick. What other entrance do we have here? Entrance things here. Champions formal introduction. Crowd boos anticipation. Heel entrance heat up. Nice. I like that. Let's do that for the Kane Brian Lawyer match. So Kane will get himself a nice little heat up right there for him. Some of these entrance things are nice, man. PG rap entrance targeting rival. National pride entrance. Incoming competitor crosses paths with previous matches star. Yes. Love this. So this is going to be exiting worker. Entering worker. And we get a little past history between Triple H and Kane as they finish matches there. It's just a little extra bit for the story between those two and their past that they've had. That adds a little fuel to the fire for the history between the two. I think that's good. Again, these entrances are nice. Special tag team entrance and new look and effects. I like this. Let's do that for let's do that this for Christian and Edge. Let's give them a nice little tag team entrance here, right? Somewhere here. A lot of entrance stuff, guys, because again, it's Mania. It's our Mania event. I want to have big entrances. Dramatic descent from the ceiling. Heck yes. Who's going to do the descent? Let's let that be Jeff Jarrett. Descending from the ceiling like a madman. All right. I feel like that's good. Now we're going to do our buy-in. And I want to get Bret Hart, Ric Flair. Give me Jeff Jarrett on this panel. Give me Triple H on this panel. And then give me Tammy, Paul, Jim Cornette. That's your pre-show. Okay, guys. And then I think that's it. I think we booked it. I think we've booked an incredible show. I do want to kind of have something to bleed into where we go from here. So, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, don't really care who wins that. What I do want is I want post-match. I want... Who's the heel in this matchup here? Bret Hart. I want Triple H to... let's do post-match face-off. Post-match? I don't know what you want there. Post-match attack? No. I just want a thing here. I want a... like a face-off... Respect refused after hard fight match. Respect between... I would like the respect one. That would be nice. Let's keep looking here. Earned, stolen, no. Post-match. Major victory celebration. Let's see. We don't have any other post-match things like a face-off or something. Black. What about like a lights go out, stare down type thing? We could do that. And give me Triple H is the one being attacked. Would it be listed under stare down? Maybe. So who do I want Triple H with that championship to be feuding with in the future here? So let's look at something here. I want him to be in a feud with a good heel. Maybe Dark Patriot would be a really good one. Maybe we go back to Edge. Let's do that. Let's do, like, Edge is going to come out and he's going to do a stare down with Triple H. Set something up between that. Okay, I'm going to look at this last one here and then we'll be done. Stare down. Stare down, hype, feud recap package, singles, weigh in, stare down, lights out, stare down, entrance, incoming competitor, cross path. I don't see it. Whatever. We're good with it. I'm good with this show. It's very maybe overbooked, but it leaves us with a pretty clean slate. Let's get it done. Let's book this sucker. 89 for the pre-show. Buy-in. Decent. Not bad. Our opening video package crushes as always. Then that did decent. It's okay. 72. The match itself, the Edge wins. Okay, Edge and Christian are your new tag champions, y'all. Again, I left that up to the auto booker. Edge and Christian win the title in a 4.5-star match. It did an 82. I'm good with that, man. I'm really good with that. Booker T's performance was worse than usual. The overall wrestling ability just wasn't there to steal the show. Okay, whatever. Kane is going to get a nice segment there with some boos. Then the match, he retains an 81. Did well. Then they cross paths with each other to set up again down the line, future, you know, maybe when one of them's a world champion, all of that. Then Eddie Guerrero defeated Triple H as your new light heavyweight champion, 76, a little bit undelivered. And then after the match, Edge attacks and has a stare down with Triple H, setting up something there. If we ever delivered on that, we can. We don't have to. Triple threat here, 4-star, and Toshio Yamada is your new women's world champion. It did well. Then this one, 88, as Akira Maeda retains his championship. They have bad chemistry, so that's not a great feud. Good to know. Jeff Jarrett's going to get the descent from the ceiling. That did well, 89. And then he retains his championship in an 85 match. Very good. And that leads us to get ready for this main event. We get the big fight feel as they make their introductions and all that kind of stuff, getting ready to roll. And the main event itself, 4.5 stars. It's a 98. That closes out our first ever global summit. Our production settings are limiting our growth. We could have had a 91. That was our best ever show. Best ever show. Our popularity growth is hampered by our cult following. We're national now. It's only in the US where cult following in the other regions. Why is it still saying cult? That's stupid. We should have had a big bump there where it says we're a national promo size. That's dumb. That's dumb. But we pulled in 6.3 million viewers for this show. Holy Toledo. Most of which came from a global summit for ABC. And then our other pay-per-view markets did okay. So really good show. Yeah, that did well. That did very well for us. As now, storylines, we're done with all these storylines. Now we are going to have a clean slate, new storylines, new story paths to go down as we get ready now for our next season, basically. Next stream we do. We are, again, doing well. We need to look at production because right now we're at that point where it says, hey, we need to grow. So right now what I may do is get the global headquarters It doubles our growth rate in continents outside of our own. That's nice. I don't know if it's necessary yet. Y'all let me know if that's something I can do and it actually works, or if it's just a waste. We could do the cutting edge. So some of these things were not in the max tier for any of the things other than the pyro. So we could upgrade some stuff, because right now we're at a 90 show. I don't know if I want to go spend more money than that, because last month we had 2 months in a row here where we didn't make any money. We lost money in January. We lost money in February. And that's mainly because our network deals were a little down because we weren't having pay-per-views. Because we took that break between the pay-per-view to get to March. But we'll see. March did well. March is making a ton of money back for us, so that kind of makes up for all our losses we've had. But now that we're getting out of the cult following, I think the money's going to start going higher for us. So we'll see. But y'all, leave your thoughts, leave your feedback, as always, for me down below in the comment section. Again, I want to shout out and thank our patrons and channel members so much. Thank you all for being here, especially those of you that are here for the stream. James, Nick, Brad, you guys, you members make a huge difference for us here on the channel, and y'all are here for just about every single stream we do. So thank you guys very, very much. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to be here as well. But y'all stay safe. God bless. Again, if I can pray for any of you in any way, shape, or form, comment below. I'd love to do that for you guys. But y'all have a blessed day, and we'll catch you back here as we try to get to national rating for North America in our next one.